Bop.
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting episode of Power Rangers Astro Rebels. Last we left our Rangers, George was given a tempting offer, but ultimately had to refuse or compromise her team to the city and possibly leave the Astro Rebels exposed. Dylan, the RSA Green Ranger, dismissed for trying to basically blow up his team. So, sucks to suck for him.
Fireball doesn't solve all the problems.
Woo!
Yeah. And now our team is on their way to Silver Hills, on the way to crossovers. So if you haven't caught any of the Power Rangers Project Squadron crossovers, pop over to the crossover channel. Those will be taking place after the events of this game. So feel free to watch this and then hop on over to crossovers and see the exciting shenanigans that our Rangers get up to. Without further ado, we'll jump into our Rangers going Mach 4 in a spaceship on their way to Silver Hills. We cut to Tychus piloting the ship as we go to the passenger bay. How is everybody handling the speed right now?
You know, like one of those handles like a car would usually have for safety precautions or something like that.
Oh, the oh shit handle where it's like above your head.
Yeah. Jesse's gonna hold on to that basically with his life.
There's one on either side. Is he grabbing both of them?
Just one.
Just one? Okay.
I don't know if you've ever been to like a carnival, but like I like to think she like doing for things to prepare for stuff like this. So there's like the Gravitron where you did like high speed for like G stuff, and I'd be like, I can see her trying to like move positions on like with her back being thrown against like the back from all the speed, and just like trying to like scoot up and do something dumb as if she's like laying across horizontally.
Oh, she's trying to do like the 0G stuff where she's like floating midair kind of stuff.
Yeah, that or just like way juxtapositions while everybody else is like freaking out, I guess.
Is this speed really necessary?
I think it is. You hear Ryan get out barely as he's used to doing this taking off, but he's not used to this prolonged. How's Tychus handling the controls? Considering he crash landed.
I mean, I think I should assume that the controls are slightly different with the rework of last session.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
yeah.
Above game question. What are the controls? Is it just like a stick and throttle, 2 sticks, or a yoke?
It's a yoke. So because you can take off from a stopped position, so you kind of have it's a 2-handled yoke. So you kind of have like a steering wheel and then a yoke to kind of push up and down on like a traditional plane.
What's a yoke?
It's the stick that allows you to kind of pitch the plane up and down.
Yeah, you know how some planes have like the joystick, but treat it like a steering wheel kind of thing.
Oh.
I think like a good example is treat it like those like sports car steering wheels that aren't like the full circle. They pretty much have like 2 handles on each side.
If you want to think about it another way, there is like a pair of oxen is usually referred to as like a yoke of oxen, and it's usually like that kind of thing they use in gardening with the oxen to kind of push through. It's like that pitch point to steer.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is Dusty
Before you know-
telling us why it's necessary?
Dusty is telling you, well, yes, we need to go this fast because apparently it's urgent, but also I really just wanted to test the throttle on this thing.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna fucking die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
I feel like Yami would be like strapped in one of like the back seats with like the over thing, and just kind of just clenching all his muscles as he's just like trying to stay calm. But then he's like, I think, is this how a roller coaster feels?
He has no idea because he's never been on a roller coaster. So.
Yeah.
Did you say that out loud? Oh,
I would mutter it. Yeah.
Yeah, he is an image of a yoke, a Yami.
if I heard you whisper it, I'd have been like,
Oh.
"Get
Okay, I
Tychus
gotcha.
to land it. We might find out what a roller coaster feels like."
Oh,
Please,
yeah.
please,
I'm
land safety, Tychus.
I'm straight up like Natsu right now, just like with this motion sickness. That's like
I'm
Go ahead.
Like I'm definitely at least slowing it down when we're at least like getting closer, because
not that far.
As you're
away.
slowing it down, you notice almost like a storm system forming overhead as lightning strikes the ground. You're still outside of Silver Hills, but there's strange readings coming in on your heads-up display.
I'll relay the info to Guyan, which I imagine he's at a seat close to the pilot.
Yeah, he's like, he presses a button and like the door that separates the cockpit from the rest of the passengers opens, and he's like, "All right, Tychus, set it down near that. That doesn't seem like something we can ignore." Those
Georgia
readings
started
are.
wiggling her way back to a seat, just so you know.
She's like trying to like doggy paddle back to a seat. Tychus is slowing down. You're like, no, I'm not gonna hit the ground.
Hey, because
I ain't gonna hit gravity.
hey, we're gonna get. Hey, because of how soon we're doing this, you're gonna be feeling a bit more G's than you were hoping to feel.
Give me, Tychus, give me a driving check.
No.
Can I please? Can Napamagan here help?
I thought he was gonna say take a fail. I was like, oh god, he's
gonna just take a fail.
What's the ability? What's the ability for Not From Around Here?
It's the free edge, which we pretty much.
Yeah, I would say you could get an edge on this.
Yeah. Like
anytime you deal with something that's like part of your reasoning for not being from around here, you get edge. So dealing with like alien society, alien technology, etc.
Yeah. So I would say piloting your ship would kind of constitute that.
Okay. Luckily, I have a D4 in driving.
Okay.
Difficulty.
Explain to me how you're setting it down, and I'll let you know the difficulty from there.
Well, first, I imagine I have the ship at least in some form of cruise control. So as soon as I find out where I'm going, I am decreasing the max the max thrust of the ship, so that way it's
right.
The maneuvering thrusters are at least compensating for the speed reduction.
Yep. Okay.
And I'm also so tempted to hit the afterburners.
Oh,
are you doing the nose dive, or are you doing like?
I am not nose diving.
Or are you doing like the Halo landing, like where you're just kind of like drop shipping down?
Drop shipping down.
Okay.
Yeah,
give me, let's say, difficulty 12 on this. Not terrible, but
because I am pretty much doing this flight knowledge as like what I would do in Star Citizen. So pretty much I would just make sure that the ship's velocity is at least in like the blue and not the red when I'm doing this Halo landing.
Okay.
Fair.
For the record, Evan looks decidedly green.
Roll a conditioning check for me.
Can I see Evan face green? Is it going green? Basically,
I would say so. Yeah, you two probably picked opposite sides and are like staring at each other.
Yeah,
Give that color back. It's mine.
What's the Can I like?
Wow,
that
is that
well,
edge
he's
was
fine. He's
extra
able to hold it together as like you can feel it like right at the pit of your throat, and you're like, okay, we're not dealing with that.
Jesse will still give him like a barf bag.
Yeah.
He just he's got one hand over at his mouth. He's leaning on his knee with that arm, and his other hand is like clenching the barf bag shut, like into his hip.
Out of 17, I'd say give me a little flavor on this one. Give me a little flair. What does Tychus do to kind of like add his own little spice to this landing?
I'd just say I would assume that I would like see that the landing is going to be a bit hot, so I just turned on the afterburners to at least make sure that the ship is in a more controllable velocity for actually like turning, so no one's feeling like 6 G's.
Yeah, so you kind of do the stop, you kind of settle it down with the spin as you do like almost like a half circle landing. Like as you're going down, you're kind of half circle spinning and landing down yeah, because
at least the touchdown is not like moving fast, like it stops for a bit and then slowly touches down when the gears hit, and then you like after a few seconds of the landing, you hear a landing successful.
Evan kicks open the door and gets out.
Yeah, I say with Jesse.
Yeah. Two things I imagine this whole time is one, when we got on the ship back in Marina Bay, like Ryan went like to the front, like he probably should, and as he goes to go sit down, he just sees Dusty just sitting there, just like, hey.
What's up?
And then Ryan's just like, okay, I guess I go sit in the back.
It's more like when you're getting on an airplane and you're like looking at your seat assignment and you look down and somebody's sitting in your seat and you're like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna take the next one.
1000%. And the second thing is the moment he's like, oh dang, we gotta land this thing off cruise control, everything shit hits the fan. It is like, oh, I thought this couldn't get any worse.
Yeah, I think count me for that split second of like, oh no, we're slowing down, and your body like lurches forward. You're caught by your seatbelt and pulled back as it just like. Wait, is he still wearing the same outfit he was earlier that day, where it's just the bow tie?
Oh my god!
It's my flying outfit as well.
Oh my god! I hate it.
No, I'm fully clothed, but I'm like dripping in sweat, and I'm like, I shouldn't have worn my shirt for this.
As you get off, because you have, I'm imagining you're kind of wearing the Astro Rebels quote unquote uniform, where it's like this black jacket with like orange highlights on it. Kind of, I almost picture like not quite the overdrive jackets, but kind of
the Go Buster uniforms.
Kind of probably somewhere between the Go Buster uniforms and the
Overdrive?
The overdrive like jackets.
I thought overdrive jackets were cool. Only good thing about it.
Yeah, the show itself.
I would imagine. Yeah, I'm wearing the jacket with like my tap out athletic tight shirt.
Oh my god! What?
Whatever this world's version of like tap out is.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, King from
Under
Second.
Armour.
Where are you here? What?
It's Since when did we get an Ed Hardy shirt on this show?
Oh, Lord.
Meanwhile, Evan has transitioned from like kind of almost gagging to using the barf bag as like one of those breathing bags.
Yeah.
So he doesn't pass out.
I imagine Jesse's not far behind if that's the case.
No, Jesse's like in that moment of like, after like a mixture of like anxiety and stuff, and when you like hit the ground, basically, right? When you get off, like everything's kind of like you're seeing like a two vision going on for a bit.
Yeah, he's like having like a mini panic attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta fix the
inertial dampeners. Those are just like, yeah.
We're not getting on this thing again.
Also, Evan is fully crisscross applesauce right now too. Like he's not standing. He is like.
I imagine George was about to like clap like you do on a plane after before she's like, "Oh, I guess I'm gonna read the room. This is not the time."
Oh, Yami definitely
3 seconds to get out of the vehicle.
It was that one split second thought about maybe being supportive, but then she also puts her morpher away because she did consider morphing for the armor bonus if it got too bad.
Yeah, Yami definitely is a clapper when he lands.
I mean, once again, when this thing is actually space where like when we apply this thing again with space where you will not feel the initial Mach 5 speeds.
Also, Ryan, couldn't we just took a car to here?
Couldn't I have just like slashed the realms?
Unfortunately, the long-range capabilities on the morphers don't allow us to teleport this far.
Have you been to Silver Hills before, buddy?
Oh. Yeah, I actually have a couple friends who live in Silver Hills.
Oh no, I meant that at
Yami?
Oh, no, I didn't even know Silver Hills was a thing until now.
Then how would you have teleported here?
I could look it up. I could get.
I thought you told us the rules were like we had to like be able to picture the area that we're.
Yeah, I'll look up a picture. I'm not that stupid. Come on, like you know.
I don't think it works with just a picture, but okay.
I know how to use Google. Come on now.
Even then, that doesn't answer my question. Should we just have a car?
That would be boring. Fuck that.
It's normally a 5-hour drive. We did it in like half an hour.
Heck yeah.
That was the fastest half an hour I have ever experienced.
That was the longest half hour I felt in my life.
It felt like half an hour.
We Power Rangers.
Let me see. Who would be up for this? I would say definitely Tychus and George. Give me an alertness check. I don't know if Yami's there yet.
I'd be now like tumbling down like the steps of like just grabbing my balance.
Like you've definitely like grabbed the edge of the like doors as you're walking down the ramp, and your just legs still feel like jelly.
Yeah.
Evan's on the ground.
Okay,
Evan's not getting up for a while.
I'm gonna be stationary, grounded.
Straight alertness.
Dang, okay. I think I'm too amused with how like effed up our friends are.
Probably.
Yeah. George, I think you're trying to debate whether you help or not in Evan's situation of he looks like he's about to be sick. Meanwhile, Tychus, you notice like a bolt of lightning strike the side of the road as there appears to be SUVs moving into the area. You see 5 figures laying on the ground with a yellow person surrounded by an aura standing above them, looks to have a weapon drawn.
What the?
I'll try and to signal one without being too loud, and then just
About 100 feet off.
Oh, okay.
yeah, putting what's it saying? Guys, I see something over there.
Hey, Evan, you should go puke on him.
I'm not. And Evan slowly gets up, like all fours up to his knees. Kind of looks over where everyone else is looking, and goes, "All right," and then just very slowly gets up to his feet.
It's like, why did I sign up for this again? Every day, Evan's just like, why?
This is the big question. Other times, it's like, oh, that's kind of cool. This is
the worst for Evan. This is like, oh, this is brutal.
I just wanted to say thanks to Jesse and leave. Why am I here?
But yeah. I haven't even morphed yet.
This is your punishment for swimming after robots. How do you feel about that?
I stand by that.
Oh man! As I finally tumble down the freaking ramp, and I look over what everyone else is looking at, I'm just like, I guess it's time for work.
We got someone tall, dark, menacing, and yellow.
I didn't think I had to work while on vacation.
Yo, Bumblebee, what are you doing to those guys?
All right. Ryan's like, okay, guys, that doesn't look good. I think you know what to do.
Are you kidding me?
Well,
go Astro.
I kind of walk over to Ryan, just going, so how do I use this?
he stands next to you and does, like, flips the phone open and is like, you hit this button to morph and you yell, go Astro.
Okay, I can do that.
Wild access.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Go Astro.
Go Astro!
Not that much emphasis.
I think Evan, everybody looks over at you like as you do it for the first time.
As they're about to, we're like, go, and he's like, what the heck?
Fair.
Evan, as you do, white light erupts from the morpher. As it circles around you, you see a planetoid in the shape of Saturn form as the ring that was circling forms around it and then collides into your body. As you see the ring around Saturn form into a bow and arrow in your arms. As your visor lights across your face. What you guys see is come on.
What we see.
Yeah, I know, right? Is a white and gold figure standing before you. As his bow, the blades glow blue as an energy fills the area.
Nice. I like the blue accents.
Wow. I don't mean to dampen the mood, but it looks like a reject from Overdrive.
Damn.
Oof.
No, it looks freaking amazing.
You just had to try and like downplay how cool you thought that looked.
It honestly looked right out of Overdrive, at least for the head aesthetic.
A little bit. I can see what you're saying. But kind of gives that Titanium Ranger feel with the stripe down the center.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I have a question with seeing the blue on the bow. Is it almost like how the blade is on my sword?
very similar, but his appears to be energy, whereas yours is the conduction of the water. So his is almost like a plasma edge. But very similar idea.
Why did you save the cool one for him?
It was the last one we had left, and honestly, I didn't think we would need it. But
Nice.
Well, there goes my idea to spectrum shift. Imagine.
I think there's other options, but okay.
Yeah, I think finally I kind of just knocked my sense into my equilibrium, and I'm like, all right, go Astro. And
you slash the air as the twin Geminis appear in front of you. The constellation, the stars impacting your body as each impact adds another piece to your armor as the visor finally forms as you're morphed. The orange Gemini Ranger. Is that what he throws up when he's posing?
No, definitely not. He'll do like the because his guns are technically not out. He would reach behind him and then just flash of orange. You'd pull out the guns. Just kind of like do like the spin thing.
The spin.
Yeah, and then kind of just like have them held like stationary like this for like the pose.
I wouldn't go like the arms crossed like that. He would go up.
Yeah, I think he'd go like this.
Okay.
For the pose.
I called out Go Astro a while ago, so I feel like I'm just watching you guys. Yeah,
I'm about to say.
Yeah. All right, so George, very similar to Yami's, as the Draco constellation sort of appears out, the constellation snakes into the air as the stars impact your body, and finally the visor forms, and the constellation ignites on the top of your helmet.
Sweet.
For you, Jesse, the constellation appears in the sky as a ram charges out in front of you. You sort of leap into the ram's body as the constellation points hit your body and your visor forms and you stand there. Tychus. God, I wish I could remember what Aquarius looks like. But anyway, a tidal wave.
It's literally just a jug pouring water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
the
could be a
jug
mermaid.
forms in the air as water rushes down over the top of you. It's almost like a cascading waterfall as each of the stars falls into place on your body and your visor forms and the constellation ignites. Dusty's still doing ship diagnostics. So he's like, you guys are fine. Go on without me.
Make sure that the ship's space worthy. I don't think they could handle the turbulence.
And then colored smoke pops behind all of us.
Yeah.
I think that's what the collision from
explosions.
The ship.
Yep, explosions, color smoke, explosion, and then you guys look back to make sure that the ship didn't get hit by explosion.
See, that's the stuff I keep worrying about going to happen when I'm at home. So far, so good.
What the hell is? Never mind that. Anyway,
I hope that didn't blow our cover.
As you look over the yellow figure who's about to strike down on one of the 5 figures, quickly bamps away. As there's the approaching SUVs circling the area. Give me a... Yeah. I would say Jesse, Evan, and George, give me a culture check.
Okie dokie.
George, roll with an edge.
Do I need
it? Didn't even need it. Okay.
What's going on?
Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. George is just being awesome.
I'm being a weeb.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't help but ask, was the one he's trying to strike down on blue-haired?
It's hard to tell from this distance.
Okay. I know what's going on.
You might have to double check when you get closer.
I mean, did blue hair insult them before getting here?
He didn't insult him, but maybe he's feeling irate about being cut off too soon while speaking.
Sorry.
Evan, did you get that culture
Not
check?
you. No, I just mean because he kept telling him to shut up. Sorry. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, I can't even see it right now. I don't even want to know.
No, yeah, you're just like,
What?
I think you know what I think it is? I think you're like, you felt the surge of power from morphing for the first time. And you're just so enthralled by this whole thing that you're now a Power Ranger. Like, this is such a, like...
This is so cool!
Right.
I hope you don't throw up. It would stain white real easy.
Yeah, I think
I'm
Jesse,
totally...
knowing that this is the first time that you're morphing, is doing the whole, like, checking vitals thing, making sure you're not, like, hyperventilating especially after nearly crash landing.
Oh, yeah.
What were you trying to say, Tyke?
I totally imagine Evan to, like, playing with the bow a bit. Like, whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
whoosh.
Absolutely.
I think for a second, and then you realize the bow splits in 2 and forms into 2 daggers.
Yes.
Temporarily think you broke the bow.
Yeah, right. Oh no!
He's just like,
No.
it's like that. It snaps. He looks at it. He looks up at everybody, and he's just like, "Oh, faced." He's like, "Oh."
Wait, we can't see because helmet.
Yes, my helmet's on.
You can shoot O-Face. He's just frozen, dead set.
And it was just like, I think he broke his power whip.
But no, George,
That's
you recognize these as Silver Guardians. There is obviously a bunch of information on the Silver Guardians, especially the fact that 2 of their members are Power Rangers. It's unknown their full identities, but it's like common knowledge that, hey, like anytime you get the Silver Guardians called on you, run, because they're going to show up with a Power Ranger and you're done.
Also,
Or that
Zoo
one,
does.
or that one, bratty one of the Silver Guardians. What was his name again? I can't think of it right now.
That Eric Estrada knockoff, you mean?
Oh yeah, there you
go. But no, you recognize the Silver Guardians logo on the side of the SUVs as they pull up, and you see 5 individuals with, as you guys approach, with morphers on, carrying that 20 through. I would say George probably recognizes them from being the Power Rangers fangirl that she is. They're the Time Force morphers.
Oh. Wait. Would I be aware whether they should be around or not?
I think you'd be aware that you haven't seen them. They haven't been seen around in a while.
There's usually just like theories.
There's like two red. Yeah, there's all these theories about. No, there's only one of them. It's the same red suit. They just dress it up different ways. It's the same guy.
I mean, I imagine that there's like some type of YouTube video of like the first fight in the Time Force crossover where the Wild Force help.
And I see these time. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, yeah. Both Red and Quantum.
Yeah, they're like, no, this was like a trick with mirrors, or like guy has the ability to duplicate himself. They're just like all this manipulation.
It's a battleizer. Come on.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Red into darker red. It's a battleizer.
I just wanted to make sure that I didn't get confused, but I'm seeing that all the ones on the ground knocked out have those morphers, right?
Yeah, all the ones on the ground have those morphers.
I'm gonna immediately kind of point that out. I think she'd kind of be like in a rare moment of seriousness, because it's like, wait, that may not be a good thing.
Yeah.
Those are Time Force Rangers, and
Time Force.
Time Force.
Time Force.
Time Force.
I would say if these people look hurt, though, Jesse will start running over.
Yeah, Jesse, give me a medicine check.
Okie dokie.
Did you say that the yellow and black guy ran off or whatever?
Yeah, he bolted.
Okay.
What a loser.
What a yellow-bellied sucker!
I'd like to go and assist with the.
You have the caretaker feat, correct?
I believe so. Let me.
All right.
I'd follow those two.
Okay.
I would also try to.
I don't see caretaker.
It might be under perks, but I don't. Let me double check.
Yeah, it should be under perks. Okay, that's where I put mine.
Let me double check that character sheet.
Along with everyone else, I'd probably go over and be like, injured civilians, I must help.
Yeah, I think you walk over.
So is that the normal roll, though?
Okay. Yeah, I'm double checking to make sure, because I know you're at least getting edge. No, I'm sorry, you did not have. You had community helper. That was what it was. So if you're just assisting, then it is just a upshift.
Okay.
So you got edge and upshift.
Why am I not seeing it? What am I rolling for again?
You're not rolling anything. This is for Jesse. Gotcha. 14. Okay. They're in pretty critical condition. They're like barely hanging on. And this is your specialty. You know, this is triage. Who's the most injured? What injuries can I address here? What do I need, like, an actual hospital room to address? Looking at it, there's a blue-haired one on the ground. He looks to be in rough shape. He looks to have taken quite the beating.
Alright, is it just us?
I could imagine.
What about this one that looks like they're 32?
Alright, is it just us really are the only conscious one, or the Silver Guardian folks are still?
The Silver Guardians are helping out. They're kind of like inspecting the people, but some of them are actually turning their attention to see where that yellow person ran off to.
All right.
Yeah, I'd like to go look around the area because they seem to have the other people down pat.
Yeah, Jesse just yelling, call an ambulance right now. These guys need some serious attention.
You see the Silver Guardians rolling out some like extremely sophisticated medical equipment, stuff that you've barely seen like at SPD. Like this is stuff that looks almost prototype level as they're getting them all situated. They activate like portable gurneys that just seem to wrap around like neck brace and then extend out and form so that they can actually transport them safely.
I'm imagining the tech gurneys from Invincible.
I can't say I remember them, but I imagine something very similar. Yeah, like just very like sophisticated stuff. You're treating you're double checking for head trauma, anything like that, and it's tough to tell. There's about a 50-50 chance that they'll wake up. They're really on death's door at this point.
Yeah. If y'all don't mind, I would like to use the story point to like get a med kit by any.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Just don't blow up any mailboxes to find yours.
Right. I think one of the Silver Guardians passes you a med kit as you look to be triaging everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody could also maybe. I'm not. I was because I'm not there. But if somebody wants to, they should probably do the tuning fork on them if they want to. If they feel any urge. I think it's unspoken.
I think Dusty has like. As you guys have like, oh, there's people injured. They have morphers. Dusty is like charging out, like tuning fork at the ready. It just ding, 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 and they all give a signature that they're not from around here.
Ha, he said the thing.
Roll credits.
No, look at the camera.
Yeah.
With a knowing smirk.
Dusty looks at camera. They're not from around here.
But I was gonna say, I'm just like trying to attend to like their work to at least see if that.
Yeah, you're
like stopping any more bleeding stuff like.
Yeah, you managed to get one of them who has like this giant like blast hole in his chest, and you're able to at least like stop the bleeding, cauterize the wound. You have no idea how this guy's even like alive at this point, because there are so many vital organs in there that would just be completely eviscerated.
Yeah.
In this hole.
Now, is this the older tattooed one, or is this the younger one?
God. I'm trying. I think this is your Green Ranger. I can't think of
Adam.
The old guy.
It's the Adam, old guy. Yeah.
Yes.
It's the old guy.
Oh no, Adam's not the old guy.
Sorry, not Adam. Yeah, it's
Thorsten.
Yeah, Thorsten.
It's not Thorsten.
Okay, Adam.
Oh, then Adam. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over to one of the Silver Guardians and be like, "What happened here?"
We don't know. We were responding to a strange anomaly outside of the city. You look up in the sky, and there's like it looks almost like the eye of a hurricane in the sky. As you look up at it, you almost can see skyscrapers pointing down as there's like a green aura around it. As things are... It looks like crappy Seattle.
Well, that's not a good omen.
Well, rip.
Oh, I actually died for that one.
You mean the Seattle, right?
But yeah.
Boy.
But yeah, once if Jesse can quote unquote can stabilize them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would there be like any like source of their wounds by any chance? Like did someone maul them by any chance or what?
So being a ranger, you sort of have a bit of experience with like energy weapons, things like that. These look like one energy attacks as well as, like you said, almost like a mauling, just fierce slashes. Whatever got into them. Just if it was that yellow person, you don't know why they would have retreated, because they could have
Finished them off.
Yeah, they could have finished them off easily.
I mean, I'm gonna guess they got startled by our explosion.
I would also say at the point of like Jesse yelling for ambulance and stuff, I'd be like, all right, I can't do anything here.
All right, so you and George are probably looking around too, like
I'd be catching up to George and be like, have you done anything?
I mean,
George,
do you not see Hell Seattle above us?
Yes, I see crappy Seattle, but have you
also,
seen
what's Seattle?
it just sounded right off the tongue, but I don't know what it is. No, but the yellow thing, where is it?
That's a good question. I'm looking for that too.
Give me an alertness check.
Oh, okay.
Both of you, George and Yami. Boy, not friendly for you guys tonight.
1 second. Real quick.
Can I use a story point?
That's...
And re-roll that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I could use one to act as if I was specialized.
Don't you have adolescent attitude?
I do, but I'm already... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I have one rank in it already.
Oh, okay. So yeah, specialization wouldn't do anything?
Oh, that's right, unless I was like a D4. So you're right. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pop a story point. Yeah, I'm popping that story point.
Wow,
how? How does that happen?
Bruh.
Dude.
Can I also go in alertness?
Yeah, if you're hopping up with these three, you got the different shades of red all together. You have your pink, your orange.
There, got it!
Yay!
Bravo.
All right.
Oh,
damn!
Oh.
All right, this is...
Why is this
just so average?
I got a bit.
Huh?
Why is it the crap vision of the city and Icarly in the sky?
Wait, why is what?
I think both you and Yami are like, I know that's a human city, but like, why does it look like that? Like, you're both having this like not from around here moment of like trying to piece together like different dimensional sky port. And George is like, guys, the alien went off that way. I could see this streak of lightning.
Yeah,
where
Professor Zoom is like over there. Let's go.
You actually
Godspeed.
What you see is a hyper-heated streak of sand. So like,
oh, okay.
It was as if like an extreme heat went through the area, and that's what you're following. The sand has turned to glass, and you're sort of following that streak on the ground. The only reason that you noticed it was you caught the glint as the sun caught it, as the sand around it sort of shifts over. You barely would have noticed it otherwise. But you're followed by another individual. Yami, if you want to do how Eric is interacting in this moment.
Oh no, I wasn't ready. my heart palpitates.
We've joked about this moment. It's great to see it.
Yeah, I'd imagine he would kind of just like, I wouldn't say march, but like steps up like next to George, who's like the only one that's actually being competent right now.
I think it's very well, the only one actively searching for this person. Like Jesse's clearly being competent.
Well, I think Tyx is competent too, but he's also like, what is that hellscape above me?
Sorry, in this trio of searching for the enemy. Jesse is a good boy. He's doing the most right now. So he would just walk up, not even looking at George, just like looking straight and be like, "Have you found anything?"
Even if I did, who are you?
Introductions later. This is something we need to take care of immediately.
Does he have his box with him?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I see said box? She'd just be very like arch-eyed about it. Like, I don't know what.
If you would be inspecting him, you would see like he's wearing a nice blue and black uniform with a red cap on, and then standing out from everything is this like old relic looking thing hanging off his like belt.
Okay.
For one quick second, just panning over to Jesse. As you've sort of stabilized everybody to the best of your ability, and you notice this urn sort of sitting amongst the rubble.
What the hell? Oh.
Don't mind our grandma's ashes. Leave her be.
I'm gonna look at the urn.
What you got there?
It kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies looking, to be honest with you, as it's...
I hope one of them steal it and just ruin your game. It's really funny.
They're the reason why the energy's all over the city.
I don't know if Jesse's superstitious at all, but the hairs on the back of his... He's not at all, but the hairs on the back of his neck, just looking at this thing, sort of stick up. Almost like a chill just ran up his spine.
What the fuck is up with this thing?
Evan kind of meanders over and goes, let's leave that alone. I'm getting some bad vibes from it myself. Let's let that be for now.
You see Dusty walk over to it and start doing like a scan on it.
Just dings it like 5 times.
Guys, this is...
Walk over that way.
Dusty just goes, guys, this is definitely from another dimension.
Thank you, Dusty.
I'm alert one of the Silver Guardians to be like, excuse me, this urn is also part of the scene.
Yeah, we'll get that secured. As you see one of the guys pick it up and almost drop it as like...
Whoa!
No!
Son like of a young guys.
Like young cadet, they're all like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you can't... As you guys catch up with the rest of your team, the 5 people are loaded into one of the SUVs and driven off. As you sort of follow this trail, Yami, give me a culture check with an edge. Ho 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 ho.
Only if D2's counted, but still. Nat 20.
Still that natty 20. You following this trail feels... You get a flash as you find yourself following this trail. Instead of your normal pistols, you're holding almost what feels like an assault rifle. Different tactical uniform, as this is a flashback for you. You're surrounded by people in yellow helmets with saber-toothed tiger helmets on, with tactical gear similar to your own, and these large assault rifles. As you hear, "Come on, boys! You can't live forever!" As you break down a door, and you brought back to this moment.
I imagine Tags would snap him out like, Yami,
Yeah, like
you okay?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Let's keep going.
But before
follow
you,
it down to. Oh, go ahead.
I know we didn't really have time to talk, but Yami, I would like to say thank you for trusting me.
Yeah, no problem. I know how it feels to be on the outside looking in. So
George, you're sort of up next to who the audience knows as Eric, but he hasn't given you a name yet. How are you looking at this guy who's basically like trying to step on your toes and take over your investigation?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but you're having confidence issues. I'm taking it from here.
Just fucking slap him. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Anyways.
Okay, sorry. So look, like who's to say you're not also this yellow guy and just like whapped back around here? Looks like he's in a rush. So who are you?
I would say as he's like asking this, like he stopped at one point to like take a knee and just kind of like mess with like the sand and the glass.
He kind of moves the sand out of the way, kind of gets it. This line of glass almost seems to start to depreciate, as though it's heading towards like a cave or something.
It seems to have been heading downward. There's a place close by that I think it might have gone. Completely ignoring what you asked.
I think the word you're looking for is south, sir. Do we need to find some like aids or something for you?
As I imagine that Eric is not even paying attention, as he just leads you to a quarry that's not south, but down.
Oh god! She's just angry as she gets down there.
She's just like, if she didn't have the helmet on, you just see George's face beat red as she's like, "Damn it!"
I just imagine George sliding down to the quarry with the arms crossed. Just
yeah, no, that's pretty much right. Yeah, something like that.
As we approach this quarry and it comes into view of everyone, and before he starts sliding down, without looking back, he's like, "Yes, down," and goes down to just drive home that point, letting you know he's listening, but he's choosing not to respond.
Find my helmet.
You guys reach the bottom of the quarry as it leads into a cave system. Start walking through the caves. The quiet, only cut by drops of water from digging into the side of this hill with mining equipment. You suddenly come face to face with an insectoid bee-like creature. Devin, what do they say?
More brats. Can a guy catch a break? As he, you see him wince just a little bit when he says that, like holding some type of wound or something or the other.
We're gonna do this theater of the mind, but I want everybody to roll initiative.
Can I use follow me or not?
Yeah, you can certainly offer it.
Yeah.
Is Yami gonna take that follow me, or are you gonna hold that fumble?
I don't hold L's.
Yo!
I'll take the follow.
I'm sorry, what was that? What? Okay.
I mean, it's still a 22.
No, I get it the worst. I get it a 21.
No. I thought it was a little because of the you helping. It's the 26.
Yeah, it's a 20. Yeah, it's a 26, and then minus.
Yeah, you're right.
Who else is except?
I need to roll. Oh, sorry.
You could roll, and then if you're rolling shitty, you could still take it.
Oh, that's fine. I'm good.
You know what? No, I take that fumble. Give me that story. Give me that freaking story point.
You want the story point?
Why not?
Hey, that's good.
Wait, where is my token? Fuck.
I'll take the 3.
This theater of mine.
Wholeheartedly.
I meant to do the initiative was all. But anyway, all right. I'll just roll it from the sheet. Bap, 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 bap.
Yo!
What the? Okay.
What is this?
Dang.
I roll it like the times where it's like not the most consequential, but actually it works for what I wanted to do right now.
Wasted my time on the culture.
Evan, you got initiative?
Well,
I mean,
this is the first fight. Sorry.
that tracks.
Evan could also do a follow me if he wants.
Poor guy.
Oh, you suffer a snag on initiative? Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you can do follow me, which means you roll a d4 and you're that many spaces down from Tychus.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So 26 for Tychus, and then you're a d4 down from him. All right, so you're 22.
So 22.
Yeah.
Sick.
All right. Tychus, with your absurd initiative, you're gonna go first.
No, he did beat me.
Yeah, he did. He's got a 26.
Oh.
You both rolled absurd, but he rolled more
Oh
absurd.
yeah, no. This is absurd for me. Absurd for me.
I mean, you're still going second.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine.
So,
yeah, okay. I was thinking Evan might go second, but no, he got a 4, so that's
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
all right. So Tychus, what do you do?
Does this creature look like it's ready to do malicious intent?
Yeah.
Okay. This is. I don't know if I should attack first. That's the real question.
Well, there are contingency actions.
Well, yeah. How far am I from the creature?
60 feet.
Okay. I'll do a 5-foot 5-foot step. Bonus action dodge, then set up a contingency action to attack if they attack.
Okay.
And if I think I'll use one of my main actions to speak.
Okay. What do you say?
Who are you?
Devin, if you want to speak, I'm perfectly okay with that.
I'd like to just clarify: is it speaking? Is it speaking, or like telepath speaking?
The initial words from its mouth was definitely vocal and echoey through the cave.
Okay.
But now subsequently.
You ask, who am I? You hear in your head, almost like in your comms, Tychus. I go by many names, but today, I'm just your destroyer.
Okay, yep. Yeah, pure evil. Oh, holy hellfire.
That's gonna be George. What's she gonna do?
Sorry, did you say Waspinator? Anyway, that's fair.
You vocally, you hear another one with jokes.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you from 60 feet away.
It echoes. You can definitely hear it.
I'm just fucking with you.
I hate you.
So what does George do? Besides insult him.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to and we're supposed to be still operating as a pink ranger. I mean, a black ranger, right?
Yeah, you could go for, if you wanted to do some Green Ranger shenanigans, we could say this is sort of setting up that transition.
For sure. I'm just making sure.
This is the catalyst, my dude.
Excuse me, I'm the Pink Ranger.
I guess I would follow suit with that. With Tychus, what he's getting ready to do. If he said he's like ready to, you said what, he's pure evil.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's like, because they straight up said they're gonna kill us. So yeah, we're gonna fight back.
Destroy
cool.
and kill are two different things. Kill's a strong word.
Bumbeevil. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna throw my frisbee at it.
Catch.
All right, throw the frisbee.
Frisbee, go boom. Oh wait, I'm too far away for frisbee. I would move forward and throw the frisbee.
All right, so are you gonna do like the running discus throw, just sort of like,
I mean,
run and chuck?
I think I would still like act like I'm getting closer to hear what they were saying, but also just being like, I don't know, man. Like, you're hiding out here in a cave. I don't really know if I really think you're my destruction, but maybe I can just do a little pest control and then eat the discus.
Okay.
Bad jokes and all that.
The best kind of jokes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't usually roll anything good in.
See, there you go. The best kind of jokes.
He debates whether he's going to evade or attempt to just take your strike, as he decides that he's just going show you pity as your shot hits him. He's like, he looks down at the mark. Cute.
Well, I don't like that.
You made the bee mad.
How much damage do you do?
Oh, that literally would have only been for that one, for that mode, for Chakram. That's just
one.
That's
blunt.
stun. No, it should be stun. I don't know why it's blunt.
Oh, so no damage.
Blunt's fine. It's in the sheet as that, so I'll take it as blunt.
So yeah, just sort of like. I'm surprised it's not one sharp because that seems more accurate based on how we kind of
No,
pictured
it is.
but...
No, it's supposed to be just the buckler was blunt. So yeah, no, that should be sharp. Okay. Let me just adjust. I haven't gotten to use it much.
Yeah, so we'll just say, just like barely a nick on his chest as he looks down the spot, looks up at you, like disappointed. At least the last Rangers I fought had some grit to them.
It looks like you crippled an old man back there, sir.
And a bratty little kid.
And maybe some like underprivileged children that have been on the street. I'm not sure.
Anyway, is that your turn?
Oh yeah, that'll be my turn. Sorry.
Okay, that's gonna be Evan.
All right, so Evan's got his bow out, and he's never really fired this thing before. So what he wants to do is, about how far away is Evan from this thing at this point?
About 60 feet away.
Okay, Evan's gonna move just close enough to be in range with the bow.
Yep.
And he's just gonna like take a knee and frame up and really focus on aiming it. So if the thing moves any closer,
okay,
he's basically ready to take the shot if the thing moves closer.
Okay, so I would say you're taking the contingency action, and I'll say you can. Oh, you moved. You can't aim. Never mind.
Okay.
So, yeah, you are holding your contingency action for it to move closer to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take the shot, Kagome.
Zen, what's your speed?
My speed is
8.
He's a
8.
fast.
Wow. Okay. I'll give you ties go to the players. I'll give you the tie. So you're gonna act first.
Alrighty. So, I'm 60 feet apart from this guy, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. So, I can only go 30 feet, so I'm going 30. I'm about to say, it takes a point. I only can move up 5 feet if I use my bonus action, right?
Right, your free action, which you have 2 minus your speed.
So 6.
Yes.
6, okay. So that'll be 55 if I burn 5. So I'm like dash in front of him. And you say he's 60, right?
Yeah.
I'm only a neck away. I about to say I don't have my weapons out, do I?
Nope.
Alrighty. Tragic. But Jesse will have their weapons out and be ready. Basically. And yeah, that'll be the end of their turn, really.
Okay.
I don't know. Can I do
okay. Yeah, what are you gonna try?
Can I do like one of those evasion actions or something like that? Or that's if I don't move.
I think you can dodge. I think you could dodge as your action.
Okay.
The dodge thing that takes up a whole action unless you have.
Well, he used his free actions move. He didn't use any actual actions. He just used his move.
Oh, then he could do dodge.
Okay, I'll get. All right, I'm gonna have dodge and have my weapons out.
Yeah. Okay. Dodgy though allows you to do it
as a free action. Yeah.
If you don't move than 5 feet.
You don't move more than 5 feet.
Yeah.
As George, you see him look up with you, cock a smile, blitz past Jesse as you see that streak of lightning sort of curve through the area.
Oh.
Pikachu
surprise face.
But through the mask.
The mask doesn't.
Okay.
Would that have targeted my attack?
Your attack's going to go off, but he's still going to get his chance to...
Oh, okay.
Just slap me so hard. I turned a different color.
Do I have anything?
You turn blue.
Yeah, right.
No, damn it. Shade off. I was going to bring up earlier, so Yami. Is Yami just... I don't know. I noticed after you brought up Natsu earlier, I was also just like, wait, why is Yami acting like Gray? Is he Natsu and Gray's child? Is that what's going on here?
Oh, God.
Does an 18 hit you?
Wait, an 18?
Yep, 18.
So going off of the Green Ranger stats, it hits 18 to 18. But
yeah, so meets or beats. Yeah.
Yeah. So it would hit it.
So you take a slash across the chest as you take 1 blunt damage from that.
Oh.
Second attack.
Oh.
There's the PTSD settling in.
No, 14 misses.
None of that. No.
As you watch the second arm go up, going for a strike, and you duck out of the way. As now, that's when Evan's blast goes off.
Excellent.
First impressions always leave a lasting effect.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh.
As the shot skitters wide, but it was enough to throw off his second attack. So you're still getting used to the arrow, as you're not used to pulling back a laser drawstring as the arrow materializes and just zips out. He manages to duck out of the way, looking at George with a confident smile.
In that case, I don't feel bad about how I did.
Yeah.
This bee is mighty unhinged, guys.
It is Eric's turn.
Oh boy. Nah. As
Nah.
Dibs is like, I retired. This is not my thing anymore. No, as he is taking in everything that's happening, he immediately goes into soldier mode and pulls out his sidearm. And at this point, the thing would be like 10-ish feet away?
How close did George get? I feel
wait, yeah. How close did George get?
I would have been 30 feet. He would have been 30 feet away from me, but then you said, I guess he ran at me. So I guess.
Yeah, because
I'm 30.
He's 30 feet away from
Eric.
Eric.
That's fine. Yeah, he probably would run up, and as he's running up, he'd lay in some shots at this guy. Just
kind of like doing the suppressive fire kind of thing.
Yeah, well, like kind of not going in a straight line, but going like a diagonal line to get like a better
like a strafing shot kind of thing.
Yeah. One hand under the other, just holding his gun steady.
So what roll for Eric?
I mean, I would argue like a D6 with specialization.
Yeah, I can see that. Sounds about right for Eric.
Which totally isn't just because that's what I have as my thing here. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's fine.
Huh. That was bad.
Oh, did you roll it? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Mine was worse, though.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take the story point, you can. Because still missed.
I love the story point.
So Eric sort of strafes along the side. It's been a while. He's not used to being in combat with a monster. Hasn't done this in like 20 years. And the shot skitters wide as it ricochets off and knocks his stalactite down. Eric sort of rolls to get out of the way, but is laying prone down in front of the creature.
See, this is what I was talking about.
Hey.
I can't believe this man's been downed again.
Again? No, this is the first
I'm sorry,
time.
this is the first time.
Yami's turn. Oh man. Yo. Why does he have a 3 initiative? This man is bad. 30
feet away, he's got double pistol is already drawn because he did it from jump.
Yeah, gotta hit the pose. No, he is taking this all in, and he's just like, oh, okay. Everyone's just playing like just like slapping each other nicely. Like this seems like just like having like a play date here.
Well, we don't know anything about this guy.
Minus the fact that it sliced you across the chest. But besides that, it's just you guys have been like playing catch. He follows suit. I would say Yami sees Eric do his thing, and he's like, he knows what's up.
I know what he's going for. Yeah, that didn't work, but I got you.
Yeah, and then he goes and mimics it.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Right?
He goes for the reposition diagonal line while he's like, but 2 guns is better than 1.
Quick, Yami, while he's down, rub it in his face.
I think Yami strafes to the other side to almost like the mirror of because Eric, down.
Mm-hmm.
Right in the spot where he would stand.
Okay, not that button. Get that out of here. Okay, boop. And two pistolas is better than 1 pistola.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
Aha.
Yo.
Not a crit, but
not a real crit. Dang. Wait, how'd you? Oh, that's right. Freaking crazy Pink Ranger bullshit with the. I was like, how did you upshift to a D10?
Mr. Actual Pink Ranger. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
so
laid
2
my
shots.
shots into this thing.
as you drive them both in. Impressive. Weakling.
Bruh. Now I'm mad.
He
Dude,
cocks
that
his head to
wasn't
the
nice.
He cocks his head to the side.
Hmm?
What are you doing here? Almost as though he recognizes the technique that you used to shoot.
This guy?
Yeah, that guy.
I
Know each other.
I give him a cock of the head also. Huh? Come again?
That's your turn. Back to the top. Tychus. You held your action. What was you were hoping for him to get within range, correct? Which I don't think he ever did.
Get into the range and smack with my sword, but that did not happen.
Okay. Yep. So you just lost that contingency.
Yep. So I'll move up to Waspinator. even though the Waspinator is green. Okay, I'll move up and do a normal hit with my sword. Two-handed.
Yep.
This wasp is pretty unstable. Be careful.
That's what I said. He's pretty unhinged. This bee. Trans-dimensional murder wasps up in this year.
There's the I should have gotten in crossover one. I'm guessing at 13 misses.
Yep.
And that is it because I moved more than 5 feet.
Yeah, and you're like, oh boy.
I was like, I am the danger. I'm in danger.
Tychus, you are like, oh, this is gonna be the best slash of my life. Go in, swing, just
ding.
Oh no!
I did just imagine the Goku squeak. Oh no!
What I think is even more upsetting is like you hit, but your water just evaporated before it even hit him. So the impact just does nothing. And that brings us to George's turn.
Oh, heck no. Okay.
Oh, hell no.
I don't want to go.
But Grandpa got hurt.
What?
Same.
I'm debating what to do.
Who?
Eric.
Yes.
Grandpa.
He's Grandpa.
Compared to us at the moment, a little bit.
Hey, the silver in his hair is just experience.
Okay, then.
He still has it all, so there's that.
Yeah.
She would. Technically speaking,
Shabba-da-boop-ba.
making. Well, this isn't a one-on-one thing anyway, so that's fine.
Nope, not anymore.
But you know what I am, because I am next to him. Is anybody else too close to me? Who is like really close to me?
Eric.
Eric is on basically the other side. Like Tychus had to like
Oh no,
step over it.
that's fine. He's already knocked down.
I'm hitting him, but setting my way so that way I'm between Yellow and Eric, if that's possible.
Yeah, I don't think you could get directly in the way, but you can at least like be over Eric on the other side of, like, basically it goes George, Eric, Tychus on the side.
Gotcha.
Who did I team up with?
George is gonna punch the ground because of this bee.
Bees! Gonna do the power
Hulk
quake.
Smash.
I'm gonna power quake. Yes.
Smash.
I'm gonna put in a whole 3 points.
Oh.
Oh my lordy.
Oh Jesus.
So what does that do?
It means that for every point I put in from personal power, it makes the difficulty jump by 3.
Okay.
So they have to pass an athletics or acrobatic skill test of. So 3 times 3 is 9.
9.
So that's 21.
Shit.
And then otherwise, they are knocked over, prone. Let's see. It says, and every creature or vehicle caught in the area must be pass an athletic that or be knocked prone. Yeah.
You said acrobatics?
Yep. Anybody
Athletics,
within
right?
it's anybody in the 15 radius square of her. But yeah.
So that's gonna get Tychus. I'm gonna imagine it gets Jesse. Well, no, Jesse ran all the way up, and he ran past Jesse, so Jesse's outside the radius.
Oh wait, is he not next to me anymore? The psycho guy?
No, Psycho Guy is. I'm trying to get who
Oh, okay.
else is.
Psycho
Who else
who?
is?
Next to
What?
me. Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Unhinged man. Unhinged bee. Unhinged bee.
Okay.
Don't you
Chemically imbalanced.
Okay, I'm gonna go this with athletics and.
Well, I didn't realize that you're that close. So you're within 15 feet of me, and then was there
It's
anybody
fine.
else that was?
Well, I mean, Eric's already down. That's the only other person.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because he did a melee. He did a melee slash, so he's right there.
Where did Yami go? Did he run up close enough, or I think he might be still outside?
I would say he's still outside.
Yeah, I mean you have a far range. I assumed you were further back.
Yeah. I would have taking my that with my free actions. I probably would have put myself diagonally from him about 25-ish feet. If that helps your head cannon.
Yep, that helps.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go that athletics. Okay.
Yep, go for it. I'm sorry, I've knocked you down.
It's fine.
Come on.
Why are they using technology?
Because I couldn't find. Because I'm using Dusty Sheet. I'm
Shenanigans?
Yes.
Oh no! Psycho yells at Dusty.
Dusty Psycho Yellow.
What? I don't understand all this psycho talk.
As
dang.
he just sort of takes his bee wings and hovers over as you quake the earth, knocking your ally over more so than doing anything to him.
Well, I guess I'm gonna take my extra action to take immunity to blunt damage. I mean, I'm resistance.
I really thought you were gonna say bee damage.
I should have. That would have been clever.
Yours are being.
All right, so
you're being
that's
aware.
George. Now it's Jesse's turn.
Okie dokie. So how far is he now from me?
Gotta be like 25 feet.
Alrighty, and how far is Eric?
Eric is 30 feet. Because Eric's on the other side, downed.
Alrighty. And Eric's down, like he's unconscious, right? Or...
He's not unconscious, he's just knocked over.
Oh my
He's
god, the
pro.
stalactite fell and knocked him out.
Yeah, right?
Alrighty. But I mean, if he looks fine, like, does he look fine, quote unquote?
He looks fine. Yeah, he's
okay.
good.
All right, then I'm gonna run over, beat up this fucking bee.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I am using a personal point to use totally not Fury of Blows.
All right.
What?
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's not that. So give it a unique name.
When did we get a monk? What?
I mean, I thought that the player blows with relentless blows in this system.
Stay and.
Really?
The Hellhounds came through the portal too.
I
Indeed.
didn't know. When did that one come out?
But no, I got 10, 4, and a 14. I don't think any of those hit.
Nope. That's gonna. Give me Jesse's attempt to hit. Like, he's going in, he's got his power weapons. So where's he trying to strike?
He's more so like just aiming for like around the chest area, really. Either chest, just mostly that, really, just the chest.
Yeah, he's
area.
trying to. He goes and does he do a kick or like a headbutt, or what is his like third attack?
He's just going for like a discipline, like punches, basically. They're pretty amateurish, really.
It's like he's really not got the force behind it. It's just as it just sort of like bounce off the armor.
Yeah, I mean, Jesse's fighting style, it's like of someone that basically went through a defense class, basically.
Right. It's very much like doesn't have full technique understanding and is very much just went through the motions, never actually understood how to put the power behind him.
Yeah.
He's like, if this universe has to offer, I think I'll be all right. As he looks at Eric, catches sight of the thing around his belt. Takes his arm and just slices at the container, leaving a gash along the side. Enjoy that, he says with a smile, as his hands erupt with electricity, and you see the container sort of crackle before the bee shoots up through a lightning rod in the ceiling and vanishes from sight.
Go back to hell, Seattle.
As initiative breaks.
Alrighty. I'm gonna run over to Eric.
Same.
All right.
I'll rush over there too.
Yeah.
And because
same.
Since I'm still morphed, I'm gonna use a power heal on him.
Okay. Sort of just heal him up. He seems, fine. Everything seems all right. You do notice that the container, that relic that he seemed to have at his hip, is now severely damaged.
So, are you all right, mister?
Mister, interesting.
Aren't you supposed to be asking him what his name is, whether or not he can see 3 fingers, all that good stuff?
No, straight and direct. That's Jesse's motto. As he gets up and like dusts himself off, he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little rusty."
Even then, a lack of training can cost you your life.
I want to just make sure with you, Gordo. I haven't pieced together who he is yet, have I?
Give me another culture roll to see if you've pieced it together at this point. Or at least piece together
For whenever you're.
who he could be.
Okay.
On 16, he's the Red Ranger. Clearly.
Thanks. Nice.
He's the Red Time Force Ranger.
I think to myself about that for a minute. Nah.
The red one.
The red one.
Emphasis on the one.
Yeah, right.
So the object. So does that device that the bee being like slashed up? Did it look important by any chance or no?
The device?
Yeah.
What was he slicing into at the end? He was slicing into something.
Yeah. It appears to be something important, as I think Eric looks down at it. And
If I may ask, okay.
Yeah, go for it.
If I may ask, what was that device that they destroyed on your wrist? It seems important.
Tell you what, you power down, then I'll tell you what it is.
He's a ranger.
Did Ryan follow us?
I think Ryan's now just catching up. And now, because he didn't have a morpher, so it didn't make sense for him to throw himself as another person for you to protect down here.
Yeah.
As he and Eric finally, been a while.
Well, if it isn't Ryan.
Shouldn't you have your... He sort of points at the wrist where his morpher would normally be.
As he gestures that way, he then gestures to his finangled box.
I thought you stayed active.
I recently put that behind me.
Looking at it, I don't think you're going to be doing that anytime soon.
He looks down at it for a second. Who knows? Emergencies always arise.
Rangers, feel free to power down. This is Eric, one of the leaders of the Silver Guardians, as well as the Quantum Ranger.
Hey, I'll...
As everybody's powering down, I'm peeking over just to see how they're doing it.
Yeah, you're like, do I hit a button? Do I
do I clench my butt or something? Just like
does this thing have a zipper? Because I really
do I wish to be a real boy? I don't know.
George is like, you have to click your heels together. Go ahead, turn around. Yep. Nope. Nope.
Click them 3 times.
As you just do the arm cross down and power down with Evan still turning around trying
to power down.
Alright, I'll just be a ranger, that's fun. Power down.
Ryan's just arms across your chest, move down and just say power down.
Power down.
As it returns to the cell phone, which now handily forms a nice belt buckle on your out front. Just
That's convenient.
Yeah,
He's just a common writer now.
Doesn't get the full belt, just the belt buckle.
Ah, okay.
Dusty comes in shortly after too. Oh, that doesn't look good. As he notices Eric holding up the damaged morpher case.
What's in the box?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's in the box?
Tell you what, guys. Eric, we were gonna actually. Billy wanted us to stop over. We had hoped to actually use your morpher to template some defenses, but I don't think that's going to be possible now.
What luck, huh?
Yeah. It's almost like they knew.
Well, whatever that thing was, they aren't from around here.
They knew. So you're saying that they knew that we were coming out here? Or?
I'm saying that they knew that we needed to use Eric's morpher. But anyway, guys, unfortunately, we'll have to cut this trip short. We got to make it to Angel Grove. And Eric, it looks like you got your hands full. Whoever those people were that fell out of the sky.
Yeah. Can't wait for that medical bill.
Yeah. Put it on Wes's tab. As you guys head out of the cave.
Hold on, before we leave I just want to say, I mean, if you ever need someone to talk about that loss of confidence you just had with your morpher getting destroyed, let me know.
This destroyed.
Man.
Evan just looks eyes wide as dinner plates.
Are you sure you're part Comedian and not part shark? Because God, you just went blood.
As I make a meta joke.
Yeah. As you guys head out, we cut to a abandoned building maybe a mile and a half away. As Psycho Yellow returns to the reserved form. The yellow armor. As a figure, we see Boots walking toward him. As we scroll up, we see blue armor and a similar visage to Psycho Yellow. So you finally decided to show up.
Yeah. I was getting tired of that junkyard of a universe.
So you brought some stragglers along.
It didn't go according to plan, but there might as well be dead. I definitely downed 2 of them.
Wow. I'm sure they shouldn't be any trouble.
Well, they didn't really put up much of a fight, but if they're anything like those guys back there, I think we're fine.
Yeah, I see you ran into my pest control problem.
Ah. So you're you were tasked to take care of that?
You know, you try and build an army, and you think it's going to be easy. Then a few flies in the ointment. Almost had him. But shouldn't be too much longer. Glad to see you made it safe. We'll have to connect again soon.
Soon.
As it fades to black, the ship making its way towards Angel Grove, Evan finally loses it into the barf bag.
I'm sorry, what?
I mean, I would ask Dusty, didn't you fix the inertial dampers yet?
I fixed them a little bit, but I also amped up the throttle, so we're gonna get there in half the time.
Can we just get a car?
This time, Yami's just like, I'm prepped, shirts off.
So I wanted to propose to Evan. But imagine if you hadn't been able to power down, and it's while you're sitting there, and you're like having to deal with that, and you manage to power down because it's the moment you're able to just fucking yank your helmet off and barf into it.
Yank it off and barf into it.
I mean, I was.
Oh, don't say that.
To be honest, I was get a teach Jesse how to fly this.
All right, guys.
You want to learn how to fly, Jesse?
I'd like to hear.
Okay.
Thank you all for joining us on tonight's episode of Astro Rebel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends. If you want to hang out, come join our Discord. And see you next time.